Oh, kids, you are studying at a rich FBI school. Today, we will be learning different techniques and types of weapons with you. How to become an FBI agent.
I fell asleep in class. I hope you are not too upset. Now I'm going to start showing you on the blackboard the types of weapons and everything that we use in our poor FBI school. Listen to me carefully. Anyone who misbehaves, I will immediately kick you out of class. Woohoo! Each of you should understand that no one is allowed to study poorly and be distracted. Therefore, anyone who makes at least one mistake will be punished. Student, what do you want to tell me?
There is a rich FBI school in front of us. I'm very interested in how they learn.
Interesting! Now I'm going to go there and offer to compete between our schools. I think it will be interesting, so my students will start preparing now.
Kids, we're going to start our lesson now, so take your notebooks and write them down. You are in the richest, best school. Mikey, why did you come running here? What do you want from me?
What a cool dog you have! I have a suggestion. Let's have a battle of our schools. Let's find out which of the students is really the best. I am sure that I will be able to surprise you. I have come up with a special teaching method.
Mikey, don't touch my dog and leave. I accept our confrontation. Run away to your room and start getting ready. Soon we will fight and find out which school is better. Your students don't have a chance. Kids, now I'm going to run to get the cars ready because my friend Mikey is running away. I don't want to talk to him anymore, so listen to me carefully now. Ho-ho! Hooray! First, you need to open the hangar in order to get the cars out of there. I think this is the best option. My best student will pass all the tests that we will prepare for him. So let's go to the training ground as soon as possible. Uh-oh. Run after me. I'll show you the first obstacle course you need to go through. This track is very dangerous because it consists of a huge number of traps and obstacles. Mikey's student will come running here now and they will find out what they should go through. And here they are, running here.
I have brought my very best student who will be able to run any test that you give him, so you can get to know him. Please show me what this track consists of.
Oh!
Tell us. We are very interested to find out.
Your student looks like a lot of fun. Mine will run first, and there will be a lot of traps and obstacles. Fire and water on this obstacle course. Therefore, do not get distracted now in any case. Watch carefully how my student goes through this track. I wish each of you good luck, so let's get started.
Your student is brave! I hope that he will be able to pass the obstacle course and not get hurt.
Now my student is starting the test. This obstacle course begins with a heavy maze that will need to be passed. Uh-oh. But nothing stops there, because he needs to overcome a water barrier in the form of a pool. This is very difficult to do because it is very deep. Now the student is doing very well and is starting to overcome the fire. This is one of the most dangerous parts of this track because if he does something wrong, he will burn alive. Everything is going well for him now because he has already run to the wall that needs to be passed. Therefore, he will now take a special explosive from the chest and put it on a timer. The wall is passed. Move quickly to the police car. You will need to show the ability to ride it because it is very important. Just be careful. If you can't handle the controls, you'll fall and lose this confrontation. I do not doubt my student because he copes with everything just great. I still can't believe that I was able to teach him and gave him the best knowledge. This is not the end of your test, but you have to get to the end. Do not stop in any case. I don't want the student to win this confrontation, Mikey. We have been studying and practicing for a very long time. My student did a great job. Rather, get off this multi-level track and you need to move to the next test. Now you'll have to stop by the bank, get ready, and disarm the robber. Uh-oh. I will give you all the necessary weapons thanks to which you will be able to fight with him. Therefore, prepare yourself very well and go inside. Show me how I taught you how to shoot a gun. Don't forget to reload the trigger. I wish you good luck. I hope that everything will work out. I am very surprised. Now we are a student who has coped well with this test. I think he's a great guy. I give you an excellent rating. So now we're moving back and see how Mikey's school handles it.
Woohoo! I wish you success! The main thing is not to make mistakes in any case. This is a dangerous obstacle course. What are you doing? Run along the wooden maze now and don't crash.
The students are completely unusual now. He doesn't know what to do. I can't believe he actually trained him so badly. We need to follow him further and understand how he will go through all this further. Now, he is overcoming a pool of water, but I see that swimming is very difficult for him. Therefore, we need to try to help him. Get out of the water soon. You need to continue to pass the tests. Hadn't Mikey taught him how to swim? Everything is very bad. Please go through the fire trials now because this is very important. If you fail this challenge, then I do not know what else will need to be done. Now I see that he ran very deftly and it honestly surprised me. Now he will need to carefully pass through a thick wall, which must also be blown up. I hope that he will go through all this now too, and finally show how Mikey taught him to drive a car. I see that he did something incomprehensible with explosives. He installed it incorrectly, so the hole turned out to be small. I will continue to closely monitor what he is doing. I don't want this to end badly. I see that he has now managed to overcome this wall and has finally coped with these severe and terrible consequences. In fact, I didn't expect him to pass it. At the moment, the most important thing is that he drives well through the obstacle course and moves to the bank. He will need to do all the same things as my student. I see that at the moment he is very worried, and I doubt that he will be able to drive well. My student will be extremely surprised when he sees how long it took to complete this test. Now, he knocks down all the pillars and gets on fire. I don't understand why Mikey didn't teach him that. If he now, God forbid, does not cope with the controls and falls off the track, then it will be deplorable. I continue to watch him as he continues to drive. Be careful! Now I see that Mikey's student is finally finishing driving this track. Unfortunately, he handled it very badly. Now he's jumping and heading for the bank. I would never have thought that he does not know how to drive a car because this is very important for an FBI employee. You're already approaching the bank now, so listen carefully. You will need to stop the robber, get out of the car soon, and start detaining him. In no case should we allow the bank to be robbed because a lot will depend on this test. I see that you're hinting to me about some kind of strange detention suit. Please show me what your teacher Mikey gave you. If he really prepared you that way, then hold the stick and start detaining the criminal. I want to see what kind of martial art he taught you. Now I see that Mikey's student is completely unable to cope and nothing is working out for him. I still can't believe that he can't defuse an ordinary robber who isn't even armed. He has now thrown you into the water and you will fight there. So try to destroy it and get into the bank as soon as possible. Just please be careful. I can see that he is trying very hard, but unfortunately, Mikey taught him very poorly. The criminal has been neutralized and everything seems to be going well now. To be honest, I was very upset by the result of this child. He's been in the water for a very long time. Now he has to charge into the bank and then the first test is over. Mikey will be upset. Get up now quickly, and finishing this test, you need to stand in the middle of the bank and then I will read out your result. Unfortunately, I have to upset you. I will tell your teacher that you did a very bad job with the test. It's not your fault, it's Mikey's fault that he couldn't teach you properly. So, let's rest now, children, while we prepare a new obstacle course for you. We need emoticons to do a good job, so please wait for us to start the test together.
I still can't figure out how this is possible. My student coped very poorly with that test. I hope that now we will build an obstacle course that will be much harder. I prepared them very well and am now dissatisfied with the result. I hope that I will be able to prove that my school is the best and no one can compete with it. So let's work together to come up with new traps and obstacles. For now, get busy building a road.
Mikey, that's what I'm doing right now, so I'll try not to distract me. The kids are waiting for us, and I don't want them to get tired of it, so now please take care of the traps that will be on this obstacle course. I see that Mikey has now flown very far away and is going about his business. I didn't even understand who I was talking to. I hope that he will still try very well because this obstacle course will lead our students to the finish line, which is located near the school.
I'm just setting traps all over the obstacle course right now, and I see that we're doing very well, so at the moment we should never relax and continue to work. Soon we will find out who is really the best teacher, so I'm definitely not going to relax. I see you've done the trail by fire, but I've almost completed the labyrinths of the walls. What are we going to do next? Woo-hoo-hoo!
Now let me help you build a stage because the students are probably already tired of waiting for us. I think we should hurry up. In any case, do not make mistakes so that there are any flaws on this track. I see that our wall is almost finished and it looks like a heavy maze. Mikey, we are making great efforts to find out which school is better. So far, the score is 1-0 and I definitely won the first test.
But this is just the beginning! Soon you will see how my student will pass this obstacle course. I see that we are already finishing with the walls and there is not much work left. Therefore, I suggest you move on now. I've already finished my work here, and in the meantime, pour lava all over the contour of this road. I think this will cause a lot of problems for our students, but they have to cope.
Now I'm just going to improve this track as much as possible. I already have a bucket of lava in my hands, so I'll start pouring it all over the track. We need to do this so that the students have a chance to go around it. So far, it turns out to be incredibly difficult. I already doubt if I can drive it myself. Therefore, I just need to concentrate on my work now and continue on. I'm definitely not going to stop. It's time to install special poles on the descent of this road, and it will be very difficult to get around because the student will descend very quickly and may not notice them. I'm doing very well, and my mood is only getting better because of it. I keep working on it. I've almost finished building this road. It turned out to be incredibly heavy. Now all that remains is to make a pointer to the finish line, and our work will be completely finished. Uh-oh. Soon the students will check who is the best among them. Therefore, we need to try very hard now and finally complete what was planned. At the moment, everything is going very well. I'm already making the finish line sign and it's almost ready. I'm going to fly to Mikey soon and see what he's done in that time. We need to fly all over the track now because I am extremely interested to find out what successes we have achieved during this time. I think it will be very difficult for the students to pass this obstacle course.
Oh, you finally arrived here. I hope that you have completely completed part of the route. I made a special target for our students to shoot at. Let's fly now and finalize the route a little. Our students will be able to start passing. We completely forgot to place the water at the very beginning of the journey. I'll prepare all the necessary equipment tools for now, so I'm waiting for you here now.
Mikey has left all the work on me now, but I don't think it's going to be difficult. Therefore, now I will pour out the rest of the water and we will begin our confrontation. Mikey, I am very interested in how our wards cope with this challenge. Ho-ho!
It's a lot of fun. Your student is now starting to run through the obstacle course.
Be careful! There are a lot of traps here that are more dangerous than previous trials. So now look carefully. I can see that you have already passed the water and you can overcome the spikes well. But the maze with the wall is very heavy. You have to pay attention to this, and in no case do I want you to lose in this confrontation because our school is much better. My student copes with this challenge superbly. I didn't expect that everything would be going so well for him at the moment. I can say with confidence that he will reach the end of the test, but you need to watch him carefully. He's running through the fire now and moving towards the lava. I am very surprised at how effectively he hit the missile targets. But you definitely shouldn't stop there. I will continue to throw potions at you. By no means do I stop. I see that you are tired, but you need to keep going. It will all be over soon. You're already crossing the finish line. Great job. I'm very happy for you. Ho-ho!
My student is the best. I believe in it.
Now Mikey's student is starting to take this test as well. He's doing well at first, but you need to keep a close eye on him because I think the spikes that have been passed. It's not the hardest thing on this obstacle course. Now his disciple is already approaching the wall. I see that he is having problems. He crashed for the first time and continues to run.
Uh-oh.
I hope that he will understand how to get out of this maze because he is completely lost and does not know where to go. He's starting to panic now. What are you doing? Stop running back and forth. It seems to me that Mikey's student is now completely confused and does not understand what to do next. Oh no!
No!
Now he exploded on a rocket that he used in time. Unfortunately, your test has not been passed, but that's okay. If you want to study much better, then come to my rich school. I'm going to Mikey's now and see what he says. I think he'll be very upset when he finds out.
I can't believe I lost again.
That's how our incredible story ended. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like it, and leave your comments.